This video is going to be EFT tapping on the feeling and the fear of I'm afraid I won't heal. Now, I'm right there with you on this one. It's the first time in my life where I've had a pretty serious injury and have those thoughts and feelings arise, especially if you have some setbacks, which I had an incident, or it's been going on a long time, or even it's fresh, but just that feeling and that fear is there that says, I don't think this is ever going to get better. Now, if you're into positive thinking and visualizing a healthy body and a lot of those tools, which can be great, sometimes that can add a layer of guilt when these thoughts and feelings come up, or you're really fighting hard to suppress them, thinking they're going to make things worse. But really, that inner fight can cause a lot of tension. When we're bringing up that feeling of I'm afraid I won't heal, we're doing this to help those fears be felt, acknowledged, listened to, so that they can feel that, get that space, help your body naturally process those feelings and fears, and help it do what it does, which it knows how to heal and it knows how to move forward. So let's go to the side of the hand. Even though I'm afraid I won't heal, I choose to love and accept myself anyway. Even though I'm afraid I won't heal, I choose to love and honor myself anyway. Even though I'm afraid I won't heal, something in me is saying, this is really bad. I don't think this is going to get better. Maybe I'm afraid it's going to get worse. Maybe I'm afraid I'll just never get back to the condition I was in before this. Whatever it is, it's scary, it's intense, and it feels like I won't heal. So even though I'm afraid I won't heal, I choose to deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. Now, through the points here, I'm afraid I won't heal. I'm so afraid I'm not going to heal. I'm not sure if this is ever going to get better. It's bad enough that this happened, and maybe there was a time or some part of my belief system that had a lot of confidence at one point. So yeah, I think the body can heal. I think our minds and bodies are very powerful. But now that I'm bumped up against this just doesn't feel like it's ever going to get better. Maybe I've had some setbacks. Maybe I've had some moments where it felt worse. And it's so easy for my mind to interpret any of those experiences as me getting worse, or to extend it to the future that says I will never heal from this. And that's scary. And I want to acknowledge the parts of me that are saying that. Part of it may be preparing me, saying, hey, in case it doesn't get better, or it doesn't get better as fast as we'd like, we want you to be prepared for that. We don't want to get your hopes up, only to be disappointed. Maybe it's protecting you in other ways. Saying, don't think positive thoughts and images, because then you're just being romantic, or you're being unrealistic, and it's better not to do that. And maybe it's protecting me by saying if we keep telling ourselves we won't heal, that's the best way to motivate us to try to keep our bodies safe, to not do anything overexerting, not doing anything too dangerous. Maybe we feel we need to hold on to that image or that fear of not getting better to motivate some good behavior now. And anywhere I may have learned that's a great strategy, I'm going to allow myself to question that. I'm going to allow myself to relax a little bit. Say, thank you for protecting me. Maybe I understand why you're doing that. But when we believe that thought, that I'll never heal, does it feel like that does good for our body right now? Does that feel like it helps the blood and energy flow? Does it feel like it lowers the stress? Does it feel like it helps the recovery process? And so is it possible for us to do the right things, to stay safe, to maybe get the right advice or support without being motivated by this fear? Can we do the right things without believing in a future where we never get better? And allow ourselves to be open to that possibility of our body and mind recovering, doing what it needs to do to help facilitate that process. And when it comes to the future, we rarely know exactly what's going to happen. And so would it be okay to let go of that confidence that says we'll never get better? There are so many things we didn't expect that ended up happening. There are so many ways my life has turned out very different than what I was so sure it was going to do some years ago. So I've been wrong. I've been wrong in the right ways. Maybe that can be the case here. And to part of us, it may be a little scary. The idea that we don't know. But I'm going to allow myself to open up to that a little bit. Because that open potential for unlimited possibility in the unknown future may be much more empowering and may be better for my body and mind than that confidence in the thought that I won't heal. So allowing myself to let go more and more of that thought I won't heal. Allowing myself to relax more and more. All the tension in my body, the contraction in my nervous system that comes from believing that thought. Allowing myself to open up more and more. Allowing my mind to be open to new and better and better solutions. Allowing my body and heart to be open to getting what it needs to heal. Allowing myself to sink into the present moment where healing may just be happening right now. And I'm going to create the space inside myself to help that process more and more. Okay, take a nice deep breath. Check in with yourself. See if there's any less tension around that idea that I won't heal. Maybe that feels more like a thought than a statement of fact, a statement of reality. And if any things have come up for you that you want to explore further with that or with something else, feel free to let me know in the comments below. Hopefully that gives you some benefit, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Thank you.